Hey guys, before I go on to about these carvings here, this owl carving that I've been working on for the driftwood piece, I want to, there's this guy I've been chatting with on and off through Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. He's also a wood carver too. His name's Kyle Hall. Kyle, here's your shout out, bro. Here's your shout out. Okay, so his YouTube page is Kyle Hall Woodworking. He does lots of chainsaw carvings. He's got a foredom. He just switched to the industrial model, so he explains that. He's very slow and melodic at his instructions, guys. Not like me. You know me. I rush things and I got to get it done because I got to get on to the next piece. So this is one of those black walnut alien owls that I've carved. But so this is why I'm giving Kyle the shout out, because I was looking at this black walnut and I hated carving this stuff, man. It was like carving goddamn cement. Hated it, and I don't think I'll ever carve it again unless I use my chainsaws and bigger power tools. But Kyle's a black walnut master. Yeah, he makes big tables and stuff up, tabletops, epoxied and stuff like that with the black walnut. He's even done shelves and trims for people's houses and stuff like that. So he's very knowledgeable when it comes to this type of wood. And I think he does actually a really great job on his tables and stuff like that. Really amazing stuff. And I always watch his videos to see his progress and stuff like that. So give him a shout on his YouTube channel. It's Kyle Hall Woodworker. And tell him that you're my buddy and just say, what's up? What's up, guys? Hope everybody's good, and here's your shout-out, Kyle. Shout-out, shout-out, shout-out. Oh, yeah. Kyle's YouTube channel will be in the description below this video. Yo. It's my cousin Slate's new car. There's no I in team, and I am just carving fusion. Okay guys, so when I was uploading that last video, beachcombing, I cleaned up this piece. You can see how deep I went on the sides there, okay? I cleaned it up using this foredom SR series with my industrial model handpiece and the Kutzall 1/4 inch flame burr. This is my go-to burr, guys. If you want to buy a Kutzall burr, follow the link below in the descriptions and use the code CFusion. So, and I'm going to do, this is going to be another Kutzall bit that I'm going to use the burrs at the beginning. It's a 1/8. This is the Dremel flex shaft. I'm running a Dremel 4300 Dremel flex shaft. This is a Kutzall Flame Extreme burr. Okay, full description below. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw my owl on here. You know, guys, there's different styles of carvers. You know, like I really don't carve too much animals because, you know, I think if you carve an animal, it should look like an animal. Like say if you're going to carve a cow, it should look like a cow, not like a pig. So I classify that as kind of like a realist carver. You know what I mean? And I don't think I'll ever be a realist carver because I don't want to have to try and make something look like it should. That's why I love doing the wood spirits so much, because I can make them however I want to make them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this owl is going to end up looking like a parrot or it's going to look like an eagle or whatever. I've carved maybe 3 or 4 owls and this is challenging for me. Okay, guys? It's not like I can close my eyes, carve a wood spirit. This is a challenge. But you can see how I cleaned up the wood for you guys. I sanded it too. Normally I wouldn't because it's all going to be cut out in here anyways. But just so you can see the beautiful western red cedar this is. It's a soft wood, guys, so it's easy to carve. So sorry about the coffee stains on these. My coffee spilt over. But never be ashamed to print off a picture of somebody else's art on your to do your work, guys. You know what I mean? Even the pros do it. I've seen them do it, so it doesn't matter. And my owl's not going to end up looking like this owl. This owl's perfect. My owl's going to look like a friggin' alien mongoloid owl, right? So, but never be afraid to print off pictures and use them for references, right? So I'm using this to see how big his head is, where his eye should be, his beak. And a big reference is where the wing's going to go. My wing's probably going to come back farther. You know what I mean? This is a side view of an owl with his head turned sideways too. You can get views with his head forward. You can get straight view of owl so you see both the wings and his face is forward at you. Like, look at this. This is just a silly little tribal thing, but I can use it for reference for wings and his talons and stuff like that, you know? So don't ever be ashamed to do that, guys. It's good practice, actually, and I encourage it. So let's get drawn on this. I'm going to use a pencil to draw this on because it's, well, it's not a wood spirit, so I'm going to have to erase some lines. So let's get drawing. I'll do it with pencil first, and then I'll go along with my lines, and then I'll use this black pen to so you guys can see it better. Sorry guys, I drew it on with pencil first, but you couldn't see it when I just watched the video right now, so here's the pen part coming up. You know, and if you guys got to get the template and transfer it, like the printouts that I have, and transfer it onto the wood, if you're not very good at drawing, I suck at drawing, but I can manage to draw an owl, side view, then do that. Okay, so you guys can see I got my alien owl carved on now. This is going to be a breast, so this is going to be his talon, okay? Here's his belly coming off here, right? Here's going to be his talon. This is going to be a branch here. And I'm just going to carve a big leaf coming off there, and I'm going to paint this dark green, this leaf. So what I'm going to do now when I start carving, once again, I'm going to be using my Kutzall Flame Extreme burr. This is my go-to burr, guys. I love these burrs. And I'm going to carve all on the outside of these lines, okay? This is his tail here too, right? His wing comes down here. His tail's going to stop right here. And these lines are just reference lines, guys. I'm going to cut out on the outside of this line too. Make his wing stand out back from his face. So his face is going to be deeper into the carving and his wing's going to be out. His wing's going to be out the most on the owl. So I'm going to carve deep on the outside of these lines right now, guys. Everything. Okay? And I'm going to feather it out. Okay, you guys can see I got all my holes deeply cut, okay? All the way around the owl, cut in there to bring the owl's face back. So his wing's sticking out the farthest. Like, look how deep I cut in there. Pretty deep, all the way around my outlines, okay? I'm going to carve this leaf in after, so I'm going to carve this leaf away right here, okay? This will be the branch from the tree. This will be the talon of the owl. And I'm going to carve all this away. And I'll be using my bigger foredom flex shaft to do that, guys, to save time, right? You know, this piece takes wood away fast. So this is my foredom flex shaft. I'm going to carve all this wood away here, all in here, all the way around the owl. And then the owl's going to be sticking the farthest off inside here. Just remember, this is like a nook in a tree or something. The owl's sitting, whatever, right? Looks like a friggin' alien owl. What do you guys think? Ooh, E.T., take me home. Okay, so let's start carving all that bulk away. Okay, you guys can see here now, the outside of my thing is, I'm using a wide screen lens phone clip-on thing. So it's kind of dark on the sides, but you can see here now, I got the outside of my owl all carved in. Here's the branch. Could be the end of the branch, whatever. I can carve a branch back there to continue it. Okay, here's going to be his talon. Here's his wing sticking out. Here's his face, his body. So there's his face. There's his face. So you can see his wing sticks out farther. His talons are in deeper. And all around here, I carved all back in there with my foredom bit. And all down here, so it's all deeper. So you guys can see how the UFO alien owl's coming along. You know, this is a pretty big piece for my carving table, guys. You know, I really don't like carving pieces this big for this table because you get a mess like this. Lots of the cedars, half of this log is damp too. The cedar was wet in here, but it's slowly getting drier the deeper that I carve, which is kind of odd. But that's because it was floating in the ocean for how many years. But yeah, so look at the mess I got there. But whatever. This is where you put your piece up, lean it up against something, stare at it, and figure out where you want to take it from now. All right? Yes. Alien owl. Okay, you can see how I got the eyes drawn in there now. Oh, man. So yeah, these are just reference lines. What I'm going to do is carve outside the beak right now, so I know that's going to be there. The beak's going to be the highest part in the face. So I'm going to carve on the outside of these lines. I'm going to carve it real deep in there, okay? And so we're going to work on the face and the wings. Everybody has their own styles, guys. You know, this is almost like a flat carving. You just want it to look like an owl. It doesn't have to look like a real three-dimensional thing, you know what I mean? It's just the shape of an owl sitting in a thing of a tree. Okay, so let's start carving. Okay, I did it again. I made his head too big. So I just opened up his eyes. Who cares, guys? Like I said, it's a friggin' goddamn owl. It doesn't have to look like a real professional live owl. So let's do the feathers now. Ah. As you can see, I got the wing carved in, and I thickened up the neck a bit to make the head look like that's a doo-doo-doo-doo alien owl. Okay, so let me clean up these wings here. Hey guys, so that's about it for carving for me today on the pudgy little alien owl. Tomorrow morning, I got everything cleaned up here, sanded a little bit so you guys can see. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I cleaned up my workbench for the whole carving tomorrow, cleaned up my area, you know, so it's a nice clean start. So tomorrow I'll be doing the eyeballs with the epoxy, 2 different colors, probably orange and black. Okay. You guys in the comments below, if you see this video tonight, let me know if you think I should do a red moon up here. So it's like sitting in a tree thing, you know, with a dark red moon in the background, right? And this nice cedar color. And so this is an example how I took his wings out, guys. It's art. So do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? I did this for you guys to show you don't be like other people. Be like yourself. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do for you, what makes you happy. So this just extends and it goes around the carving here, and whatever. It just makes it more. It just makes it more an art piece. You know, you guys will each all find your own nicks and whatever you want to do. So tomorrow we'll be working on the eyes, the details for the feathers. I'll show you which carving burrs I'm going to use, and quickly carving of the few talons that we'll be able to put in here and detailing the branch right here. Okay, so I hope everybody's good, and talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.